Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Monday Night Raw review, Legends Night, January 4th, 2021. And we just witnessed the return of Goldberg. That's the talking point for tonight. Nothing else really happened outside of that. So what happened was there was Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. And there were legends. Alright, we'll get to that later, in a second. But Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre, you had a feeling that Drew McIntyre was going to win. It's too early, and he did win. He won. I think he grabbed the mic. He was going to talk after the match, and the music of Goldberg just went off. And the legends were on the stage, hyped for the match, blah, blah, blah. So the legends on the stage, Goldberg comes out. He's now in the middle. He was never announced for Legends Night, so he was a surprise. And this is a surprise because we thought he was going to face Roman Reigns. And, you know, they talked to shit. He's like, yo, I don't respect you. Or some shit like that. And so this is happening in January. And then, I think he pushed Drew McIntyre down or whatever. And that was the end of Raw. So he said, I'm challenging you. So it looks like we're getting Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg, and I think it's at Royal Rumble. I thought it was going to be at WrestleMania. It could be at Royal Rumble, so he may not be in the Royal Rumble match. And, I don't know. Hopefully Goldberg doesn't win, but if you caught my, Bill Goldberg is trash video, you would know, like, he doesn't have a good track record. So we'll see what happens with that, but if he wins that, you know, Twitter's going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy, rightfully so. This is supposed to be Keith Lee's moment at WrestleMania, or now we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. So that was that. Goldberg is back in WWE. We'll see if he's back on weekly television. He might be for this shit, for ratings, but whatever. He's back. And as for Legends Night, man, the rest of Legends Night, this was just a ratings pop. But this is crazy. So I'm going to read you a bunch of names who were either confirmed or supposed to be. This is courtesy of Wrestle Inc. People in alphabetical order that were, that WWE announced, which I didn't see a lot of them. Alicia Fox was on the show. Beth Phoenix I didn't see. Big Show was there. He had a segment. Boogeyman had a segment. Booker T had a... No, I don't think I've seen Booker T. Candice Michelle, So, Candice Michelle and Carlito, they were supposed to be on the show. But I guess there was some travel issues or whatever that Fightful, Sean Ross Sapp reported that they couldn't make it. They were pulled from the show. So we'll see if they both return at the Royal Rumble, which I hope for Carlito, that would be good. Hillbilly Jim, I don't remember seeing Hillbilly Jim. Hulk Hogan was there. IRS was there. Ivory was there. Jacqueline I didn't see. Jeff Jarrett was there, but he didn't have a segment. He was there at the thing. I didn't see Kurt Angle. Jimmy Hart was with Hulk Hogan. Mark Henry was in a segment with Randy Orton. Melina was there. I think I seen Michael P. Hayes. I'm not too sure. I remember vaguely. Mickie James was there. Ric Flair was there. Sergeant Slaughter, I think, was there. Yeah, he was there. Tatanka was there, and Torrie Wilson was there. So that right there, I think, should be all the names. So we shall say. I don't remember a lot of these fucking people. I don't remember the show one fucking bit. So with the Keith Lee stuff and Drew McIntyre stuff, Hulk Hogan had an opening segment, like talking about a phone tweeting, social media, and I think he had another segment with Drew McIntyre later on. And then at the end, all the legends, they were hyped for Drew McIntyre, Keith Lee. They were all on the stage. So whatever. That was that. And then, so then you had The Miz and John Morrison for Miz TV, and they were talking about shit. New Day came out, they were mocking Miz Morrison. Miz Morrison went off. And then Teddy Long, Jesus Christ. Teddy Long saved the segment, because the segment I didn't give a shit about. He's like, hold on, players. Miz Morrison, you will face The Undertaker. So, that was pretty funny. And then, but then, Adam Pearce was like, nah, he's retired. He's not on here. So then that was that, his moment, and it was just New Day versus Miz Morrison. And the New Day won. Miz and Morrison are buried, and Miz and Morrison, they suck. So, there you go. Randy is interviewed, and he's like, I don't want to talk about the shit that happened last week. I'm changed. I think he showed mercy to Alexa Bliss. I don't think he burned her. Then there was a Angel Garza segment where R-Truth lost the 24/7 championship to Angel Garza. Who gives a fuck? Angel Garza backstage handing out a rose to Alicia Fox, and she denies it or some shit. I don't know. And then they come across Tatanka, Sergeant Slaughter, Mickie James, and I think like he dropped the flower and Sergeant Slaughter gave it to Mickie James. So and Mickie James is also now like retired, so, or at least considered a legend. Elias versus AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles he won, and then post match like Jesse Rice would try to hit AJ Styles, but Buddy almost he interfered and he didn't. Ric Flair made his entrance, and it was and then so it was Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair and what's her name? Asuka versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans. But then Matt Riddle was trying to sell the Big Show some shit, whatever. Randy Orton rolls up and he like taunts Big Show. He's taunting legends all night, especially those that he beat up in the past couple months. And he's like, sit down, where fucking Big Show sat down. Asuka and Charlotte versus Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce. During the match, Lacey Evans was trying to like fuck Ric Flair, and he was liking it or some shit, or he wasn't opposed to it because he's the dirty boy, he's the nature boy. And but then I think he did it by accident or he did it on purpose, but he tripped Charlotte's foot and Peyton Royce rolled Charlotte up and they won. And so Lacey Evans gave him a kiss after the match. And then Charlotte got in his face like, get out of my business, back up and just get out. So, whatever, who gives a shit, seriously. Then you had that segment with Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Hulk Hogan, and then fucking roll up. And everyone was mad, like, calling him racist and shit. Bobby Lashley versus Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle won. There was like some controversy where like the referee didn't see Matt Riddle tap, and there's controversy around not controversy, but there's turmoil with the Hurt Business right now, which is going to be bad. So he won. Backstage, Mark Henry was on a scooter. I guess he seriously has an injury. I thought it was kayfabe, but he seriously has an injury, and Randy Orton was taunting him. And he was like, "Wow, you're a bitch" or some shit. I don't know. I seriously don't care. And he was like, "Oh, I'll see you in the Royal Rumble." Oh no, wait, that's right. You can't. You're short of your all these wears and tears over the years. Whatever. Then MVP and Bobby Lashley, they were interviewed backstage. MVP said it's simple, no controversy, and blah blah blah. Mandy Rose has a match with Shayna Baszler, but Shayna Baszler beat up Mandy before the match. So it was Dana Brooke versus Shayna, and Dana Brooke won by pinfall with a bridging pin, like where like Shayna Baszler had the submission choke on her, but she countered it and got the win. But seriously, who gives a shit? And then after the match, Mandy Rose saved Dana Brooke. And they beat up Shayna Baszler. And there was no Nia Jax, so that was a huge W. Thank you, WWE. I hope they sent her to the Performance Center. Ric Flair's hanging out with IRS and Molly Holly. And Randy Orton rolls up, and, he's doing his old shtick. And, I hope you don't screw me like you did Charlotte. You're pathetic, old man. Keith Lee is getting ready backstage, and Matt Riddle wishes him luck. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton did the sick, what the fuck is that called? With the ear thing, he was pulling his ear. Jeff Hardy brought his old ring gear back, and Randy Orton won with a nice RKO. Lucha House Party run into Melina, and she chants Lucha with them. She was looking good and shit, so there you go. The Hurt Business, they make the entrance, and then the Lucha House Party, they insert a promo. Who cares? Hurt Business versus Lucha House Party, and Lucha House Party win, but then there was turmoil with Shelton and Cedric, and they got into it. I hope this doesn't lead to a split, and because they're really good, but Lucha House Party, who gives a shit? I'm going to sue the WWE for that shit. Angel Garza rolls up with on Torrie and offers her a rose, but she's like, yo, I'm chilling with Nikki Cross, but there's like Cardi B and a bunch of celebrities there. And so, yeah, go get it. And then the Boogeyman is dressed like a chick, and he scares Garza, and then R-Truth rolls him up for the win to get his 24/7 championship back, and Ron Simmons says, damn. So, yeah, that was the show. Then you had the Drew McIntyre, Keith Lee shit, and the Goldberg shit. So, Goldberg is back, ladies and gentlemen. So if you enjoyed what you saw in the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. You know, that really helps me a lot. Let's get to 700 subs. Turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next video that should be dropping soon, guys. And so, I love you. Later.